So I'm doing this video for the Deep contest by David Seaman. And the wisdom I wanted to share has to do with a past experience of mine with anxiety and a little bit of depression, and pretty much a lot of the times when people end up having pretty bad anxiety, it usually coincides with depression, and if it goes unchecked and it spirals and gets worse, a lot of times it ends up in suicide, and it's just really sad. But it's very interesting to study and to look at, and it's especially interesting looking back on it as a person who's dealt with it and gotten through it, because you realize that nothing has actually changed. You're still the same person, but you're not any longer crippled by this fearful anxiety, and it really just goes to show you that all that really matters is in your mind. So it can be hard, but it is really amazing that just changing the way you think can affect your life drastically. And so I'm going to read a quote from Sam Harris, and it has to do with this same idea that just changing the way you think about things can greatly impact your life. And it goes like this: my mind begins to seem like a video game. I can either play it intelligently, learning more in each round, or I can be killed in the same spot by the same monster again and again. If a person was told by a doctor that they had cancer and that they were going to die, in a month or 2 months, this would change their life so much. And I mean, imagine just them every day just getting further and further depressed and losing hope, and not even caring less and less, and if I'm only going to live for a month, then what's the point of even living for another week? I mean, this can happen easily. But imagine if that's just not true. He just doesn't have cancer. If he completely ignored the doctor, or if the doctor never told him that, he would go through life normal, and he would be fine. But because the doctor told him this untrue thing, it just completely could ruin his life and just send him into a terrible depression. And so what happens when people are really deeply saddened is it can actually negatively affect your physical health. Stress can actually kill you. The way anxiety is, and in a lot of ways it's how life is. The way you think about things can have a huge impact, for the better, for worse. So why not be for the better?
So confused, British Dennis.
You create your own reality. I've known beggars to be kings and kings to be beggars, all because they believed it so. It's your choice.
It's my choice.